Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. Yolanda Hadid is apologizing for being MIA these days. Now her mom, the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills alum Yolanda Hadid, is giving her support while also offering up some updates on why her daughter has seemed MIA as she faces some health issues after previously being diagnosed with Lyme disease. Bella took to her Instagram account on September 17, where she posted a series of photos of her lying down in a hospital bed, hooked up to a number of tubes and oxygen at one point. The model has been open about her journey with Lyme disease over the years, which is something that Yolanda has also been diagnosed with in the past. "I'm sorry I always go MIA. I love you guys," Bella wrote in the caption of the Instagram post. Yolanda took to the comments and wrote, "Lyme warrior." Following this show of honesty, Yolanda took to her Instagram story on September 18, where she posted a photo of the glittering ocean and showed her support for her daughter amidst her struggles. "Keep shining bright like a diamond. Diamonds are made under pressure. Your best days are in front of you. Miracles are abundant. Love always and always," Yolanda wrote over the photo, tagging Bella. Yolanda also took to her Instagram feed on September 18, where she posted a series of photos of Bella taken at the doctor's office. "As you'll understand, watching my Bella struggle in silence has cut the deepest core of hopelessness inside of me," she wrote in the caption of the post. "The invisible disability of chronic neurological Lyme disease is hard to explain or understand for anyone. You are relentless and courageous," she added. "No child is supposed to suffer in their body with an incurable chronic disease. I admire your bravery and your willingness to keep fighting for health despite the failing protocols and countless setbacks you have faced. There simply aren't words big enough for the darkness, the pain, and the unknown hell you've lived through since your diagnosis in 2013. You didn't really live, you learned how to exist inside the jail of your own paralyzed brain." Yolanda continued in the caption, revealing that Bella has since fought through another month of treatment, and that she will always have her daughter's back as they fight together. "This disease has brought us to our knees, but we will always get back up," she noted. "We will continue to fight for better days, together," she concluded. "You are a survivor. I love you so much, my badass warrior." Kyle Richards took to the comments of the post, where she showed her support for the mother-daughter duo. "I'm so sorry. Feel better soon, Bella Hadid," she wrote. In the comments on Instagram, Bella's dad, Muhammad Hadid, and sister, Gigi Hadid, also showed their support for the model amid her health journey. "I love you. I hope feel as strong and good as it deserves soon," Gigi wrote, with Muhammad adding, "I personally love my superhero. Now and forever." In the caption of the Instagram post this week, Yolanda also shared an update about her issues with the disease. "I try to lead by example on our Lyme journey, but my own pain cannot compare to watching my baby suffer," she added. "After many years, I stopped sharing my personal story because I needed an energetic shift. Time to focus on my healing, rather than absorb other people's opinions about my journey," she continued. "Even so, I am the CEO of my health, and after 15 years of searching the globe, I am still determined to find a cure affordable for all. Hopefully soon I will share whatever we have learned and the places we have been with you and our Lyme community as soon as lab results reflect our victory." The mom of three had previously taken to Instagram in September 2024, where she revealed that she had traveled to Malaysia to work with a doctor to help her on her health journey. "He believes I can heal the last 25% of my 15-year-long battle with the invisible disability of chronic neurological Lyme disease," she wrote in the caption of the post. "The treatment I did 6 months ago has really benefited me in the sense that it has given me the stamina to work out again and a slight incline in my brain function, something I haven't felt in a really long time," she added. Any health-related information is not intended to be a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Always seek the advice of a physician or other qualified health provider for any questions you may have regarding a medical condition, or before embarking on any diet, exercise, or wellness program. Fan favorite coaches Reba McEntire, Snoop Dogg, Neil Horan, and Michael Bublé are back for a spectacular season. Watch the premiere Monday 9:20 seconds on NBC and streaming next day on Peacock. There are illnesses you can see, breaks, fevers, rashes. Then there are those that linger in shadows, flitting in and out of sight. Chronic neurological Lyme disease is one of the latter. For the Hadid family, Yolanda, Bella, Anwar, Lyme isn't just a medical diagnosis. It is an ongoing lived story, a constant test of endurance, resilience, identity. On September 17, Bella Hadid shared a sequence of deeply personal photos from the hospital. An IV, tubes, oxygen, moments of rest, moments of pain. In her post, an apology. "I'm sorry I always go MIA. I love you guys." The next day, Yolanda Hadid publicly responded, not only with love, support, and admiration, but with raw honesty about how seeing her daughter suffer in silence cuts into her very soul. She used terms like invisible disability, unknown hell, "This disease has brought us to our knees." Yet she also calls Bella relentless, courageous, a badass warrior. Yolanda revealed that Bella has been undergoing another month of treatment, suggesting a flare-up or relapse of sorts. Despite previous periods of improvement, the disease remains persistent, the path forward steep. There is also acknowledgement from Yolanda that her own journey continues. She sought healing, lab work, alternative protocols, travel previously, and still hopes to share more of what she has learned with the Lyme community, particularly toward treatments that are affordable for all. Friends and family, Gigi, Mohammed, others, are expressing love and support. Stay strong, Lyme warrior, recognizing both the visible battle, hospitalizations, IVs, and the invisible one, pain, neurological decline, mental load. On one hand, courage, Bella's willingness to share what many try to hide, the times when she cannot be on, when she must retreat, when the body rebels and demands surrender. There is also gratitude, warmth, small moments, sunsets, pizza, friends, garden views. These are pauses of grace. On the other, suffering, not just physical pain, neurological symptoms, IV treatment, hospital beds, but emotional burden, hope deferred, setbacks, invisibility. The invisible disability means misunderstanding from others, and sometimes misunderstanding from oneself. The fatigue, the neural fog, the unpredictability, all make it hard to plan a future, hold a sense of normalcy. For Yolanda, the pain of mothering while fighting her own battles is layered. Her own diagnosis since 2012 and her own efforts to heal, understand, cope. Watching her child endure what she has known or feared brings new dimensions of grief. Yet her voice echoes strong, promise to stand by, fight together, search for breakthroughs. Understanding what Bella and Yolanda face helps illuminate the medical and personal complexities. Neurological means the infection is not just in joints or blood, but affecting nerves, perhaps brain or spinal cord, leading to symptoms like paralysis, pain, sensory disturbances, cognitive decline, brain fog. Chronic means it's persistent and recurrent. Even with treatment, symptoms can come back or linger, and many treatments, protocols, may help only partially or for limited time. There are often failing protocols and countless setbacks, as Yolanda put it. Because many symptoms are not visible, people's expectations for work, social life, appearance, clash with capability. This mismatch can isolate or exhaust. Public figures like Bella also wrestle with visibility, being seen yet not fully seen, known yet misunderstood, treatment limitations and the search for more. The standard treatments, antibiotics, possibly IV versions, perhaps immune modulating or supportive therapies, have limitations. Efficacy, side effects, expense, burden. There is no guaranteed cure for many with long-term disease. Relapses, lingering symptoms, or sequelae are common. For people with means and visibility, there is more potential access to experimental or alternative therapies, but these are often not widely available, affordable, or studied well. Yolanda speaks of having searched the globe for answers. Bella is undergoing active care. It is serious enough to require hospital care and treatment over the past month. She and her support system are not hiding the struggle. She has deep support, maternal, familial, from fans. The emotional backbone is present. Yolanda's public posts show both vulnerability and resolve. The discussion around Lyme disease, around chronic illness, around invisible disability is more public. These updates draw attention to what many suffer quietly. That itself can help with awareness, empathy, possibly funding or research interest. Exactly why Bella's symptoms have flared now. Is this a relapse? Is it related to treatment side effects, immune response changes, another infection, stress, environmental triggers? We don't know yet. Bella did not detail the cause of this hospitalization. What specific treatment protocols are being used now, and with what expected goals? Are they experimental, conventional, What is the risk/benefit calculation? What is the expected timeline of improvement? And what remains permanent, if anything? How much of recovery is possible? In 2023, Bella reported being finally healthy after long treatments. But healthy can mean many things, and apparently long-term remission has not been stable or guaranteed. The emotional, psychological, economic cost of ongoing treatment. How much time off, how much medical expense, how much impact on work, relationships, mental health. Much of that is private, so the public only gets glimpses. Given what we know so far, here's where things might go and what could help Bella, Yolanda, and others in similar situations. More rigorous clinical studies into long-term Lyme, neurological complications, and treatments that go beyond antibiotics, supportive care, neurological rehab, immune modulation, perhaps even novel therapies. More transparency in lab results, biomarkers, imaging, to help chart what flares are due to predict relapse, to monitor recovery. Yolanda has indicated that she intends to share more when lab results support victories for the Lyme community. Pain management, nutrition, physical/occupational therapy, neurological care, psychological therapy. Chronic disease isn't just treating an infection, it's treating the whole person's capacity to live with and beyond symptoms. Strategies for pacing, rest, mental health support to address the unseen wounds, anxiety, depression, fear, loss. Sharing stories like Bella's helps reduce stigma, helps people feel less alone. It also can push funding bodies, research institutions, and medical practitioners to take chronic Lyme more seriously, not as fringe, but as a severe, debilitating condition. Policy or healthcare coverage improvements, if relevant, so treatments, diagnostics, and supportive care are accessible, not only to the few but to all who need them. For Bella, acknowledgement that being MIA sometimes is not a choice but necessary for survival, restoration. For Yolanda, balancing being caregiver and battling her own illness. For both, accepting that strength includes rest, vulnerability, letting go of perfection. There is no promise of a clear, clean cure yet, but there is progress, moments of healing, glimpses of improvement, possibilities of better days. Yolanda's words reflect hope even when the road is dark. Your best days are in front of you. Miracles are abundant. Managing expectations may help. Small gains matter. Relapses may happen but do not negate progress. Quality of life improvements count even if symptoms don't vanish fully. The Hadid's journey underscores how health is not just physical, but deeply intertwined with identity, career, family, mental health. For a public figure, there's both advantage, platform, resources, and burden, visibility, expectations. It reminds us that invisible illnesses often come with invisible costs. Messages unsent, social appearances skipped, work paused, friendships tested. But also that sharing vulnerabilities, as Bella and Yolanda have done, can shift culture, from shame to acknowledgement, from isolation to solidarity. In this chapter of September 2025, the Hadid family's Lyme disease story continues to be one of duality, pain and bravery, despair and hope, sharp reality and enduring love. While Bella's hospitalization makes clear the severity of her current condition, the outpouring of support and her own willingness to share show that she is not alone in her fight. The future remains uncertain. How long treatment will continue, how much recovery is possible, how often the disease will disrupt. But in the cracks, there is light. In the moments shared, sunsets, family visits, fans' love, there is healing. In the words a mother writes, a sister comments, and a daughter allows the world to see, there is resilience. If you like, I can also do a timeline-style summary, when past flare-ups were, what treatments used, how this current one compares, or gather quotes from Bella herself to give more of her perspective. Do you want that version?